I woke up this morning. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wasn't waking up. I haven't slept for 12 hours. And I decided to sit down and edit. And yeah, and now I've decided to live stream it. So let's go. This is a video I've been working on. I'm not gonna show all of it because it's a secret, but I guess I'm gonna live stream the blendering process, the 3D process, the 3D scene I'm doing right now for the video, which is pretty cool for me because yeah, it's not often I get to do something in 3D and enjoy the process. But this one I like very much. So anyway, I'm just gonna be working, and you guys can write stuff. Yeah, this is how I think it's gonna go. Right. Two seconds. Okay, this works alright. Oh, I exported it already. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, now we go into, I think we go into shaders. Now I have to unlink the thingy first, because when I was making those TVs, those are actually custom made. As you can see, there's even a logo. It took me way longer than you guys might think. It took me probably like 4 hours to get this, because I was doing like the beveled edges and the screen part to like project the textures so that it would play in real time. It took me so long to figure out how that works, and I'm glad I did, because it's gonna help me out in the future. But yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Yeah, so that's cool. So custom TVs, and I'm making a scene where the camera kind of flies around them and there's stuff on screen and it's synced to the music. Sort of like this. It's very rough right now, the camera movements and everything, but I did it for, you know, concept, just to know how it looks like. So it'll get better, hopefully, in the final product. If I ever finish it, which I'm assuming I will, because I've spent quite some time on it already. Well, anyways, let me just continue working. I just have to do some stuff to unlink this TV from all the other ones, because this is basically just one object, but because I duplicated it, if I just go into the material properties, if I just remove this footage, watch what happens. Everything fucking goes blank, and I don't want that to happen. So what I do is I basically disconnect this TV from all the other ones. Yeah, it's not really exciting stuff. I don't even know what I'm explaining this, but yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Have I done it already? Yeah. Okay, so now I've rendered out the, wait, let me transfer this. Like pictures I think it was this. Yeah, just a bunch of pictures. It's basically a video file that I rendered out of After Effects at 60 FPS. And this is an image sequence, and I'm gonna import it into Blender and place it on this screen. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna delete the input and rename the material real quick. I don't fucking know what to call it. I'm not gonna write the whole name of that character. Screen. Big Shinobu. Let's make it programming like, so it's like starts with a lowercase letter. Yeah, that should work. And now we add an image texture node and open the stuff I've just rendered out. Connect it all, and it should just be there, sort of. But it's not. Let's see. What's the problem here? Oh, of course, yeah. Okay. Cool. It should just work, in the famous words of Todd Howard. Let's see the offset. Yeah, it should just work. And I would just add the same material to this TV. Oh, okay. But I have to unlink it. Like I said, I'll just unlink it again. And I probably should not explain every single thing I'm doing, because it's not even interesting, and probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Blender, like, who does Blender? But yeah. The texture. Okay. Okay, so right now we have like a yellow red thing going on. So it's only temporarily, but I'm gonna try and match it with proper lighting so that it looks nice. It's I think if I do the split complementary thingy, that's a color theory thing, but according to split complementary it should be like purplish to like light purple. I think it'll look nice like this. Should look nice. Let's disable motion blur so it doesn't lag this much. It's still gonna lag. Well, we can't have everything. Alright, so for these two screens, I think, let me see, I don't even know what to put on those screens yet, so I'm gonna go back to After Effects and try and make a scene. This was just me color correcting this bad boy. I have like you can see on the edges here a little bit of depth of field, and I also like recolored it so it's yellow greenish because I wanted it for the composition. So it goes like red, reddish, yellow, greenish, and then purple. So it matches. Like, trust me, I'm a professional. Yeah, so let's see what we'll put in the next one. I have a lot of stuff that I've got from Monogatari, so we can put something fancy over there. Oh, this looks alright. Though maybe we have like faces over here, and then it kind of moves and transitions to... It could be like... This is a close-up shot. This is a very close-up shot. But we could transition to like a middle shot, or whatever they call it in cinema. So like the body is visible also. We could do that. Let's find what we have here. Not this. This is too extreme. Oh, this could work, but not a lot of movement. This looks interesting. Oh, I think this will work, maybe. Let's see. I'm also twixtering all of this, so like 60 FPS and stuff. So I'll have to test it before, well, before importing it. Let's pre-comp this first. How many frames? We have 12 frames per second. Stretch it. Okay. There we go. Well, that does not look pretty. There's not a lot of movement here if we remove the bed frames. I think or we could speed it up, because that's one way to deal with bad frames, is to just speed it up. I like this. Yeah, that looks okay. I'll just replace it, whatever, if it's not too good. So I'm gonna color correct it as well, because I don't want to do it in Blender. I think it's a pain in the ass, and I'm already more familiar with all the controls and everything in After Effects, so it makes sense. To color correct it here. Right, it's already kind of blue. Let me just tone map it real quick, aka add contrast. Oh, it's actually looks alright. So let's make it bluish, but maybe with a hint of red. And Actually, I don't even need to add this that much, because it's already kind of blue in the background. Can maybe add blue to the highlights then, so it affects the sky mostly. Oh man, I could probably put some music on and not just talk over nothing. Damn it, I don't even know. Whatever, solar fields should be nice. Like very quiet. Tell me guys if the music is too loud or too quiet. Okay. Let's see. Not a big difference, but you know, just the subtle red adds that good color composition. I think. As for depth of field, I don't really need it here because the background's pretty bleak as is. Don't really need to separate the depth here, so I'll leave that out. Glow, yeah, I don't know, not a fan of glow as of late. I used to add it like everywhere, but I kind of don't like missing the detail of the highlights here, because as soon as I turn on glow, kind of all turns into just a mess. And yeah, it may look cool in places, but I kind of hate it these days. So yeah, no glow. I think this scene is ready to be exported. I think, yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna save it as a as in JPEG sequence. Okay, render, and now we wait. Yeah, for this overall scene, I wanted to add, like, I added a little bit of fog. So if you can see, if we zoom in here, a little bit of fog going on, and also some shadows. Adds a little bit of depth to what you're seeing. Looks pretty cool. But it's actually the first time that I've used it, so I'm probably gonna tweak it one way or the other, or another. So it probably will not look like you're seeing it now, but looks nice, I think. It's pretty cool. And also I'm gonna use depth of field. Depth of field looks sweet in Blender, not gonna lie. I don't know how to... Oh shit, it finished rendering. Yeah, I don't know how to change the shape of highlights. Like you can... Oh shit, you can... When you're watching movies, these highlights, these iris thingies, I like it when they're like hex with like 6 sides. Like, let me Google it real quick. I think yeah, something like this, right? These shapes, they look really cool. I don't know how to do that in Blender. In Blender it's like just splashes. So I'm gonna have to fix that. But otherwise, yeah, it looks pretty cool for the all those TVs in the background that kind of just blend together. And the viewer doesn't get distracted by them. So yeah, that's useful. What's not to like? Yeah. Alright, let's see. So the render is done. Let's add it to the one of the TVs here. And disable fog. YouTube is telling me, whatever that means, that I'm not receiving enough video, that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. If you guys have like problems with frame rates and stuff, just tell me. I'm gonna try and fix it. I don't know, is it smooth? Does it look smooth to you guys? Can you communicate with me on the matter? Shader. Which one was it? Oh, I didn't even name it. That's sucky. It's not good. When you have like 100 textures lying around, and it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be a dozen of them. It's good to name stuff, but I forgot, unfortunately. Yeah, that looks quite alright. Let's change the lighting to sort of neutral so I can see how it sits a little better. Yeah, neutral white. There was a button to enable full screen, but I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, it's control space. Holy shit, it's lagging as hell. Maybe due to streaming. Oh, it's probably due to the fog. No, I don't know. Today Blender is slow. That's just how it is. Let's try and find another body shot. Money shot. This one's not wide enough. This one's kind of, yeah. Maybe it'll be better if the subject will be facing another way. That'll be cool, huh? Oh yeah, I think this is cool. This should add. This should work nicely. God damn it, I'm slow today. Contour. Let's make whatever her name was. Like Hachikuji, something like that. Don't hate me, Monogatari fans. I'm not nearly as invested into the show as I used to be. Sad but true. This one's also 12 FPS. So that works. Time remap. Make sure it goes all the way till the end. Oops. Nice. Tone map. Okay. Okay, so this one's kind of blue and red, but I think it's, I don't know, kind of predominantly sort of blue. So maybe we can match it with some we can make it red and blue, but maybe have red stand out more in this case. Let's make it, let's make the shadows red. Let's do dark. Okay, this is one instance where glow might actually help. Because it looks a little bit flat, the whites. Because of the tone mapping that I did, we have white pixels in the frame, but not nearly enough. So in this case, bringing the whites up kind of helps it look like pop and stuff. Yeah, maybe like this. And some motion blur. I mean, depth of field would be nice to have. Oh crap! I made one big mistake. Twice. I'm gonna have to re-render this afterwards. It's no use fixing it now, but basically, as you can see here, the video, the final video that I'm making, it's not gonna be like 16:9, so it's not gonna take up the full screen. It's gonna have black bars, and there's obviously like a portion of the video before this part, because, well, the video doesn't start with this, with the pan out of the TV. There's another portion before that, and that's at, well, this resolution. It's 1920 by 810. And yeah, so in order to have continuity, I obviously have to make it the same on these screens. Even though I can technically put a 16 by 9, you know, image on the screen, it wouldn't make sense. And it wouldn't even appear in the video because it's, you know, cut. This box here is actually what the camera sees, what you'll see when I press output. And, well, that obviously cuts off the borders. So I might as well make them black. And it'll make more sense in the white shots because, well, it looked like the video used to. I hope that made sense. So, yeah, it'll look a little bit like a mess, but I'll add those black bars to that render at least. Like here. And because these black bars actually have some wiggle room to position the shot, so I can actually choose what's gonna stay in and what's gonna stay out. But I'd like to focus on the upper part because there's nothing going on with the legs, and it's just, I think it's just better to include the upper part of the body in this case. That's where the, you know, animation takes place and everything. Yeah, that looks, I think that looks alright. Yes, and depth of field. Depth of field is pretty basic the way I do it. Just with the, I mean, I guess everyone does it this way. It's a simple, like, depth mask. Feather that I just set it, turn it on here. Wait, let me set it up real quick. That doesn't look, wait. Oh, wrong layer, yeah. And after that I can control, like, the parts outside of this circle, I mean ellipse, not a circle, it's an ellipse, right, are blurred, and inside it are, well, less blurred, because there's obviously some stepping going on between less blurred and fully blurred. And yeah, it's a nice looking effect when it's not overdone. But you have to think about what you want to keep in the shot. So we want to see her, and we don't want to see the background that much. Probably. Now we can maybe lower the strength of the effect a little bit, because it's a little overkill for my taste. Yeah. Okay, maybe like, I don't know, 8. Yeah, 8 looks nice. We can have some on the legs, but not so much on the arm. So it's kind of focused on this part of the body. The legs are a little bit out of frame. Dooman, what's up? My good mate is in the house. I hope he'll behave. What's up, my friend? Yeah. Let's compare. It pops a little more. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's better than the original, because different intentions. For two different products, you know, a music video and then you know, an anime. So I'm not gonna say that this looks better than the original, but looks kind of nice. Maybe we can lower the reds a little. So in this case we have some blue, but I think the reds stand out more in this case. And here we have the opposite, right? The blues stand out more. So I think, hopefully, when I import this here, they'll match. They'll be a better match together. Hopefully. Let's add motion blur real quick, because that always helps with artifacts and stuff, because you can see when here there's a little bit of doubling going on. But if we crank this bad boy up, I think, yeah, it'll look better. And it's gonna be viewed on from a distance, probably not gonna be noticeable anyway. Can't promise on behavior. Well, please. Okay, let's go. JPEG. It's probably gonna lag again because it's rendering. Ubisoft account support. Somebody just tried to log in from Italy. Damn those hackers on quarantine. Right? Somebody just tried hacking my account from Italy. Oh, well, whatever. That's a problem for another time. The TVs in the background all have the same image, but I don't plan to do that in the final product. It's usually just right now it's just placeholders. I've placed just enough so that every time there's stuff in focus, that they're kind of visible and there aren't many black holes in the video. So there's always, you know, clutter on screen. Is it done yet? Almost. What goes well with red and blue? Maybe orange, yellow? Yellow goes well. Subtly yellow. Wait, I've lost myself. Let's see. Let's import this shit real quick and see how it goes. Yeah, getting hacked on stream. Stream sniping. If you can snipe an editing stream, but they are going to steal my games. I won't be able to play Division. And what other games do I have there? Like Assassin's Creed, No. That's terrible. Did I remove it? Yep. Alright. Let's go back to the shading tab. This is the one we want with letterboxing, with the black borders. You know what? It's a little purplish. It's not as red as I thought it will. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, it's actually kind of purple. It should probably be like red there? Is that a word? Like redder? More red? Right now it's kind of purple. Oh, and I've totally used the wrong screen. Well, since I've removed that already, let's just use the letterboxing real quick. Render it again. I'm lost again. And let's rename it. Let's name her, I don't know, Black Girl, because I don't remember her name. I'm bad with names. JPEG. I should probably make a preset to stop clicking this shit all the time. Right. And we can rename the texture to organize. Remember people, organization, it's important. Shit. I hate when it does that. Screen. Hachi. Chikuchi. Fucking Japanese. Right. And oh, we have to unlink this screen too. By the way. Okay. Which one was it? Wait. I didn't rename it. For fuck's sake. No, wait. Did I? Yes, I did. Where is it? God damn it. I am not a Blender pro. Like at all. I still do a lot of mistakes. There it is. It's probably a quicker way to pick this out of the list, but I'm not quite there yet. And this one's gonna be... Did I even name that texture? You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're just gonna make a new one. Because I can't be bored to look for it. Black girl. Screen. Black. Oh, let's be on programming like. Okay. Now just go here, copy everything, and it'll just work in the famous words of Howard. Todd Howard. Howard Todd. Yeah, Todd Howard. Famous words. It just works. This is exactly what's gonna happen right now, and it doesn't copy shit. Let's try this again. There we go. Nice. Great. Okay. And there we go. Fixed it. I can turn this a little bit so that it... Oh yeah, by the way, those screens, they're just floating in the air. It's not like I bothered to model like an arm that holds them in place. They're just floating, just vibing. Because who's gonna notice, right? Who's gonna notice? Nobody cares. No, I know. I care, but not enough. But this thing, it's still too purple. So instead of doing something exciting, I'm just gonna try and recolor it real quick. Maybe we can make the highlights a little bit redder. Lagging because of depth of field. Okay. And motion blur probably. Okay. No, it's still kind of purple. God damn it. Usually it's better to like subtract instead of pumping it up, because like when I'm turning this up, I'm pumping it up. Usually it's better to subtract instead of adding things, because I just push the colors. If I push them too much, it's just gonna look ugly. Actually, it kind of does look ugly. But yeah, you gotta keep that balance. Yeah, we're going for red with a hint of blue. Is there a hint of blue? Yes. Is there red? There's red. It kind of looks like purple. No, blue looks like purple. I hate this. Sometimes editing, it's just sitting and turning knobs for half an hour to see if anything sticks. How does it look in Blender right now anyway? It looks almost exactly the same. Yeah, great job. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it later. Can't be bothered right now. Yo, hello Edogawa. Edogawa. Hello there. As you can see, I'm struggling. Right, so we have blue and red, right? What goes well with blue and red? Yellow. Let's try turn off the light, make it yellowish. Maybe more subtle yellow. Something like this. Solid purple. Yeah, the lighting, I think I'm gonna stick to a very bright colors. I'm not gonna lower the saturation because if I increase it, then if I increase the yellow like this, then the bezels of the display will be more of a focus to the viewer than what's actually on screen, which is more important, right? So I should probably go for the subtle effect. And it actually looks bad like this. Not as good as I thought it would. But if it's subtle, it's alright. Yeah, like this, I guess. Takes freaking forever to play back. When I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or something, but usually when I work like this, it's almost real time, even at 60 FPS. But right now it's struggling. All right, let's see what we can do about these two. We have, let me see. Okay, we have like a close-up shot of the faces. All right, then we have a little bit of a body going on. Body going on. What the fuck am I saying? And now we may want to have, I don't know, let's see what we have. Wait, I think there's actually lyrics. So the dude is singing something, so we might want to match the words over here. Invisible. And then I think, so when it's focused on this screen, it's invisible. And here he says face. Right, so we want to have something invisible or something resembling invisibility over there. What can resemble invisibility? A philosophical question. Can it be, could it be this eye opening up in surprise, and maybe this nod? Does it speak invisibility to you? Doesn't. For me, it doesn't. Invisibility. I should probably cut more scenes. Oh wait, actually, maybe invisible face. Invisible face. Well, I know that on the second display, it's gonna be a face, right? Because he says face, so we're gonna show him a face. That makes sense, but invisible, what should be on invisible? Maybe it's a character moving out of frame, right? So he's hiding from the camera. He's becoming invisible, pretty much, to the viewer. That's invisibility. That's an invisible face. So let's try and find a face moving out of the focus, out of shot. We can just invert this. This is not gonna work well because invisible. Or maybe we can just put something, whatever it is, something obscure. And it'll make sense somehow. The viewer will interpret it somehow. Ah, this is pretty cool. The face is fading to black, but I can do it with every single shot. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just do something obscure for now. I'm feeling lazy. Let's make a new composition. This is probably gonna interpolate terribly, but gotta try. How many frames do we have? Oh shit. It has to be like this. Okay. It's 12. Oh shit, it's not 12. This is 12. Almost. Oh man, what am I doing? Oh man, after this I should get some sleep. Certainly. Or maybe I should wait till the... It's like 1 p.m. right now? Yeah, I think it's a good idea to go to sleep later. Otherwise I'm gonna wake up before midnight. And that is not pleasant. At all. Kind of fades from white. I think this frame is alright. Just put this here. How long is this even, like, how long does it last for? It's like a second? Invisible face. Yeah, it has to be 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds right now, so that's fine. This part right here doesn't look too good. This the morphing, so we're just gonna speed it up. To hide that shit. But it does this. Wait. Is it repeating frames? No. It does this weird, it kind of stops and then goes back at it again. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to. How do I even fix that? Okay, I think I know how to do this. Oh shit. I can actually do it like this. Oh wait, no. The opposite. Came just in time. Well, I suppose. How the hell? It kind of shifts, but it looks fine, sort of. But maybe not perfect enough. This is what Twixtering is all about. Just doing stuff like this for a couple of hours. God damn it. Oh, maybe instead of doing that, we can just delete this. Because it goes like... Holy crap, that lags a lot. It goes like invisible, and then face, right? So I can make it stop a little bit in the middle. And then, oh, maybe not completely. No, that's terrible. It's terrible. Let's see. Well, I think that actually looks not too bad. I can fix it later. Maybe not on stream. Yeah, let's just add some... What? Holy fuck, what did I do? It's, yeah, mistyped. Let's add some motion blur. I think I added some gems, whatever. I didn't read the effect name. Some motion blur, maybe like a lot of motion blur. Okay, maybe not that much. Hello, what? Oh. Oh, it needs like a comma? Yeah. Holy crap, it lags a lot. Okay, it probably looks fine. I think. Depth of field? I don't think I really need depth of field here. Yeah, let's just go straight to the coloring. Now with the colors, we have like red, green, purple going on here. We have yellow, blue, red-ish going on here. We can add some, I don't know. I should probably decide on this after I know what's gonna be displayed on here. But you know what? Let's not color it at all. Let's make it a little bit more neutral and see. See how it goes. Go face. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we want the eye to stay centered. Centered. That's how you say it, right? Centered. Yeah, like this. So basically I shouldn't have moved it at all. This looks fine. Yep. Let's add motion blur. Glow. Nah. No glow. Should work for now. JPEG sequence, okay. Render. That was me doing the Jew, like hand against hand thingy, because I'm excited to see how this turns out. Not really, but trying to be funny here. Right, so we have the invisible part. Now it goes face. We need a face. Invisible and then face. Well, I have plenty of faces, that shouldn't be a problem. Hi, Mesogear, hello. Nike, is that right? Hi. Hello, welcome. Invisible face. We have like a zoom. So it's like it pans in. So we can have like a zoom out. That would be cool. If I find a shot like this that I haven't already used. Oh, great. That's done. Okay, well, while I'm thinking, in the background we can add this to the TV already. I don't think I did it. Right. What? Stop doing that, please. Okay. Epic. Shader editor. Now we just open up the black girl face thingy. Open image. Okay, rename it to screen black girl face. Sick. Maybe if I lower the sample rate to like a 4, it'll play back better. Well, since it's not playing back in the background like this, I'm just gonna... I'll show you guys how it was supposed to look like. I mean, the concept. How the camera moves. So basically it looks a little something like this. So that's what I'm going for, but obviously with individual footage on those TVs. And better camera movements and better everything. But I digress. Okay. Invisible face. Invisible face. Oh, this looks nice. And it's also a zoom out of an eye. So this could look good, yeah. In conjunction. Let's see. Oh. FPS. 12 FPS is not this, 12 FPS is this. Actually, I can turn this on. Yep. Okay, let's timer map this bad boy. All the way. Nice. Now this is some sweet morphing. This is what people, for some reason, like to live in their fucking YouTube Twixter videos. I don't... This is beyond me why they do this, but they also animate speed. They just go here and like animate this for some reason. I don't know why they do it, but I guess it kind of makes sense on some level, but I don't know why they do. I don't know why people can't just time remap this stuff, which is more practical. And I'm not gonna rant right now. It's just fun. Okay. Yeah, this looks nice. So it was zooming in that scene. So we have to zoom out, obviously, right? So it's zooming in. Let's change sides, so this looks better. Astania. Здорово. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I don't even need to time remap it. Kind of looks nice. Just looks nice, yeah. Would be a waste to not use all of these pretty animated frames, whatever. But we can color adjust it a bit. But this one looks... This one has like orange. Wait, that's actually better too. So view it up here. Right, so it has like orange going on, so we can match it with, say, purple. I think purple would be nice. Although they're not in the same shot. Actually, it doesn't matter much. Not that I think about it. As long as it's not like green or whatever. His skin is already kind of orange, so don't really want to overdo it. I mean, it's like yellow-ish, so maybe I'll just pump out purple just a little bit. And yeah, that'll be enough. Let's add some motion blur, as usual. Unless I forget. And it's already out of focus, the boundaries, so I'm not gonna add even more depth of field, at least for now. I want to render this, well, quicker than in an hour. Glow? Nah, fuck glow. That shit is whack. Okay, let's add that letterboxing real quick. Oh shit. Oh wait. This is where it's supposed to go. That's why you name your comms, people. It's, I don't know, Araragi. And like zoom, whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? It's a pan out, so it'll be better if it ends up. centered, it's not too bad if it's offset. You know, we can animate the position a little bit so that it's nice and centered like this quarter. Oh, looks fine for now. Looks alright. No glow. Okay, we can render this out. JPEG. Okay. Играл в This War of Mine. Нет, не играл. Или играл. Наверное, лет 5 назад играл, или когда она вышла. It's almost done. Great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna render this one out and put it on the screen, match the lighting a little, render it out, and yeah, that'll be the end of today's stream. I think. Oh, I'm probably not even gonna render it because it's gonna take fucking ages. We won't have anything to do while it's doing it, and the stream is probably gonna lag. So yeah, this is probably gonna take another 5 minutes, and then you guys are free. I give you permission to leave. So that would be a nice, now would be a nice time to ask questions if you have any. Or just hit me up on Discord. Yeah, that's also an option. You know, there's limitless possibilities in life. Not just whatever it is I tell you. Okay, it's done. It's done. Before we need to separate. Or maybe I did already? Oh yeah. Well, great. Oh, while we're at it, I might as well just copy the name. And sick. Oh. It probably has more frames than that. Same goes for this one. Wait, how can it have more frames? They're all the same duration. You know, this is a problem for another day. Another stream, maybe. This is not really exciting to fix on camera. Okay, well this already kind of looks better than it did an hour ago. Or 2 hours ago. So that's good. Maybe I'll actually finish this one. How do we match the lighting though? Maybe Let's go for, what do we have, like, oh, I can't see shit because of the fog. We have like a little bit of purple. Oh, there's definitely yellow going on. A little bit of blue and purple. Yellow, blue and purple. Yeah, I guess maybe orange, like leaning red, like orange. Like orange would be this, but that's too hardcore. Oh, maybe it's not too bad if it's hardcore. Maybe. Yeah, looks okay. One other thing, because this gives me OCD. I'm gonna fix this real quick with the letterboxing. Fuck. Come on. Crooked fingers. Okay, maybe move her face so it's actually visible. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Yeah. Render this one out. JPEG. Okay. Is it gonna replace it? Oh, let's try. What the hell? Hopefully it'll replace the folder. It's cool when you have like pieces of footage that you rendered out of After Effects. You can actually put them. You can actually re-render stuff that Blender has already like references for. Like Blender knows that this part of footage is in that folder, so yeah, I'll just capture that. So if I'll re-render this Shinobu right now, theoretically, it'll just auto-update itself to have letterboxing, and that would be epic. That means I can just re-render stuff in After Effects and sort of dynamically replaces whatever it is we see on screen. Yeah. So that's cool. Alright, it's done. Let's see. Did it update? Yep. Oh wait, but it kind of has. Oh, I think. I think we have like a little bit of both. No. That is weird as fuck. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. No, it replaced it completely. But Blender still thinks. Let me close this and open it again real quick. Open it again real quick. Let's see if it updates. TV's blend. Rendered. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it just had like previous frames in the buffer cache, whatever. So, yeah, so that's cool. So from now on in, I can just change colors anywhere and make quick adjustments, and it's gonna appear in the program. Sick. Well, I think that's it, boys and girls. Yeah, this may not be the smoothest stream you've ever seen. I didn't plan for this. It was just kind of on a whim. But I hope you liked what you saw. And yeah, see you guys next time, when I guess I'll be playing something again. Some game. Or maybe I should do more editing. Or maybe I should do both.